Bruh, let me talk to you about the time Rolf became the Predator. Now we all know what the son of a Shepard is capable of. We all know about the time he whooped Eddy's ass and spun back for his great nano. How he managed to dig an MK level pit with only a pair of trowels. How he fell a tree with his bare hands and casually pushed the house back a couple feet. And who can forget the almighty 3-shoe beating. But this time around, I want to talk to y'all about one of his most underappreciated and arguably his scariest feat. But before we talk about that, we gotta know how we got there. So the urban rangers are making their final preparations for their trip into the woods, and at the same time, the Eds are up to their usual bullshit. Now Eddy's trying to hogtie the homie Ed, but it's looking crazy. I mean, Ed's swinging Eddy around like he Mjolnir, and Eddy riding son like a bucking bronco. And once Eddy gets him down and stops the clock in seemingly impressive record time, here come the urban rangers talking shit. And I ain't gonna hold you, this is where I started rooting for the Eds. Because if we're keeping it 100 right here, they were just enjoying themselves, getting up to their usual antics. But then the urban rangers wanted to come through and start talking shit. I'm gonna need y'all to get in close. Turn up your volume and listen when I say this. I know you're massive, colossal, gargantuan, nutsack looking, Jackson 5 nose having, Uncle Grandpa Tooth, blasphemous HD headed ass is not talking! I wish you fucking would call me a loser, Johnny 2x4, knowing good and hell well I can get on everything, and I mean everything about you. Talking all that shit. As a matter of fact, I'm sorry y'all, I shouldn't have flashbanged y'all, because did y'all see what Rolf pulled when he checked this nigga's scalp? Do not say nothing to me with your dirty ass. And I know you won't say shit else, because let's go back to what Rolf said.
Why, if Rolf had a loaf of bread,
I don't know what he was gonna do with that loaf of bread, but for your safety, close that mouth, my boy. Oh, bomb ass nigga talking all that shit when you can't even tie your own shoelaces. Oh wait, you have shoes, because if you bent down to tie them, you do a whole fuck roll with your melon-headed ass.
Damn, Omega Sean John, you good?
I'm good now. I'm good. So, shit talking, not wanting to go unpunished, Eddy pulls out a whole rotten tomato, hucking that shit like you would at Megan Fox for her weak ass Natara performance.
let alone that one would kill you.
I'm just saying. But Johnny Big Headed ass manages to send it back, and
impressive.
So that didn't work. But seeing the Rangers go into the forest, Eddy decided another way to get back at the Rangers.
And the first sequence and fade to black.
So while Rolf is building a whole chimney in the woods for only reasons the son of a Shepard would know, Johnny Big Headed ass and Jimmy Soft ass are over here arguing about where to put a recliner. And then
Don't make me laugh.
add some Mortal Kombat sound effects to that motherfucker.
Don't make me laugh.
Now, I don't know about you, but this would be grounds for the running of the Fades badge. Because I wish you fucking would uppercut me with the footrest of a recliner. Just because your Boots the Monkey haircut having ass be with Sarah punk ass interior decorating and shit. See me? A nigga doesn't need much. Just shit like this. More than enough for me. Got this nigga looking like one of those flat lollipops, bruh. Surprised this nigga's iron noggin didn't split the stump in half. But with Rolf coming down and checking these niggas, making sure that they make peace and make a fire, which low-key would be some fire if you know kind of interior decorating. Like, wouldn't it? I swear though, a plank out the ether, steals Rolf coming straight out of nowhere. Again, back to the Eds following the world's largest extension but a fat nigga's regular belt. This nigga, man, I swear. And then here come Double D packing a whole Fallout New Vegas inventory. And for what? My nigga, it's only a couple hours in the woods, bruh. You're doing too much now. But anyway, it's nightfall. After bringing back water, getting a badge, and giving a badge for a nigga getting his badge. Aight, stop. Dog, when I was young, the Urban Rangers used to be some cool shit. But now that I'm all grown up and looking at the ridiculousness of it all, how am I not supposed to believe that the Urban Rangers are just nothing but a circle of eaters with shit like this, bruh? You know what? Suspend disbelief? Don't question it. Anywho, moving past it, Rolf said it's now time for some scary stories. And to earn another badge for it, like, bruh! And Eddy hearing that, had it laid out before he knew what the plan was. But then Double D wants to go on and on and on about his Minecraft large chest of an inventory that he left back in the woods. And this spawned one of the greatest reaction memes in my gallery.
What's that? I think it's the sound of no one caring.
Like, bruh, that shit is OD, and I love it so much. But the Rangers are telling scary stories now. Johnny telling some fuck-ass story about the belly button eater. Nigga, here's the story of Raiden one time. No, not those Raidens. This Raiden. Dumbass nigga. Then the Eds start making these random noises, making their voices come from everywhere, like Kendrick when you talk about, you lied about your Ranger patch, you lied about your Shepherd's vlog, you lied about your Shepherd's cane, your livestock, and your papa's back. And just like how Kendrick abducted Drake because God told Kendrick to punish him.
Hey, Crody, did you forget to pay the electric bill?
Holy mackerel.
Rolf lights up a lantern, and the Eds fucked shit up. They threw a metric fuck ton of toilet paper around the campsite, practicing for when they throw that shit at Drake. And even worse still,
Help! It got me! Somebody save me!
really ass nigga. Now, having done Jimmy the most diabolical way I've ever seen it, it would be at this point where we would pack up, head home, kick back, and soak in how dirty we did these niggas. But unfortunately, the Eds stuck around for too long, and that was their fatal mistake, because then Rolf started sniffing out these niggas. This was the first red flag, because in that moment, the son of a shepherd became the son of the bloodhound. And if you know, you know. Or still, the Eds sold themselves and made themselves overt by going after the quarter that was sent into the bushes. And for Rolf, it simply meant that it was up. And after telling Johnny to get Jimmy down from the tree, he starts his transformation cycle. And this is where the second, even bigger red flag comes in. Because do you know how I knew the Eds were in trouble? It wasn't the war paint. It wasn't Rolf putting himself in a trance. It wasn't even that weird-ass howl at the moon. It was the moment Rolf pulled up his pants like a hood nigga. Rolf is not pulling up his pants for a ranger ceremony. After this, he's gonna get the drop these niggas badge. All I could do for the Eds was pray for him. Here's how this shit went down. The Eds are busy laughing their ass off at a job well done. And despite me getting on his ass earlier, I agree with Double D here. They should have enjoyed this W from the crib. It's a shame that he got took in the process.
Oh, man. Okay, Double D. Let's get out of here. Eddy! Ed!
5 seconds. It took all of 5 seconds for Double D to get snatched up and start begging for his life like it was Batman who caught his ass.
Stop him, please!
My nigga, I don't know if you hear the sound effects in this scene, but it sounds like Double D is getting his ass whooped out there. And now, Rolf has these niggas shitting themselves, sneaking in the tree line. Nah. Stop for a moment. Rewind this shit, take a good look, and tell me that this doesn't sound more appropriate. My nigga, at this point, take your pick. Bloodhound or Predator? Cause this nigga is moving insane right now. And once he had Ed properly shook, he starts booking it into the forest, wanting to run like Naruto so bad, but only getting snatched up in the process, tripping over a rope and getting the shit knocked out of him by a log. My nigga, take your pick. Bloodhound or Predator? My nigga, I'm sorry, yo. Wind it back right quick. Is it just me, or can y'all just not tell that that's Rolf's silhouette? You know, in retrospect, I don't think that would have been any better, cause again, Bloodhound or Predator. So then Eddy's trying to save his skin, running into the forest, and then Rolf pulls up behind a tree, and oh no. Do you see how this man is casually standing on this tree? This is such light work. Such free eats. This nigga forgot about who he killed. Eddy's giving it his all to run into the other direction. But sadly,
Have mercy.
pour one out for my niggas, man.
Rest in peace to all my ops. No. Ignore her. Move past her. You already got on her ass. There are other fish to fry. What I want for y'all to take a look at the Eds, bruh. This is probably one of the more friendly ways to explain Batman level PTSD to these kids. Because Rolf got these niggas shook and has had them shook for 3 days and counting. And this is why I covered this episode, bruh. I think we're all so used to Rolf pulling some bullshit like it's nothing, we've completely forgotten what he's capable of when he locks in for real. Man, fuck you, Sarah.